Hello everyone, welcome to my very first Q&A. Today I will be answering questions from my Instagram responses and my YouTube channel comment sections. Thank you to everyone who took the time to ask me questions that I will answer in a few short moments. So, without further ado, let us begin. Question 1. How did your love for music making come about and what keeps you going now? Since I was a kid, I'd always listened to film scores, particularly superhero soundtracks from the original Superman and Spider-Man movies. However, 2016 was the true beginning of my journey to becoming a producer, as I was introduced to different genres that inspired me to create music of my own. What keeps me going in terms of being a producer is that every now and then I learn new things about what I'm doing. There are things that I know now that I didn't know 6 months ago. Making music also relieves stress and enables me to unleash my creativity. Question 2. When did you start making music? I began making music during early 2016. I went by making covers of songs and tracks from the Beatles, Steven Universe, Doctor Who, Hamilton, and more. I would then upload them to YouTube not for public view but for storage. Once I was able to get a hold of a professional application, I thought to myself that uploading my content to YouTube wasn't for storage anymore. I realized now that I have a real workstation, I had to improve my YouTube channel. That's when I not only learned how to improve my sound, but how I edited my videos. Question 3. What's your favorite type of music? My favorite music genre is film soundtrack. My top scores are Man of Steel, Interstellar, Inside Out, The Lion King, The Transformers the movie, Batman v Superman, The Winter Soldier, Dinosaur, the How to Train Your Dragon series, and many, many more. All of the music I've mentioned have influenced how I create my music. My favorite composers are Hans Zimmer, Michael Giacchino, Vince DiCola, John Powell, Henry Jackman, Junkie XL, and Danny Elfman. But orchestra isn't all that I listen to. Since I create a lot of different music, I also listen to a lot of popular genres for inspiration. For rock, it's the Beatles. For synth music, it's Vince DiCola and The Midnight, and for electronic music, Avi Sura and Junkie XL. Question 4. What program do you use? I use Logic Pro X. However, there are times when I go to GarageBand iOS for composing original music demos, but Logic is the workstation that I use to make those ideas come to life. Question 5. What more are you planning on doing on the channel? There are many things that I want to do for my channel, but for now, I'll keep it simple. My next big project will be titled The Mighty Among Us. It is a musical crossover between Marvel and DC, and features the themes of Superman, Captain Marvel, Thor, and SHAZAM, as well as a surprise hero towards the end. There are also a few original ideas somewhere. I do plan to make more original pieces in the future, but in a new format, rather than just the one-off way I release music. Lastly, my other non-original projects are mainly Steven Universe covers. I consider making covers of Familiar and Love Like You. However, I'm unsure whether I'll push forward with those projects or not. Question 6. What is your meme inspiration and why? My meme inspirations are Grande, Dolan Dark, Camel Camel Jackal, Nihonium, Yasuto, Pyrocynical, Pluffnub, Michaela Atwood, Seth Everman, and of course, PewDiePie. For those of you who don't know, I have a second YouTube channel and Instagram page called I Lose Sleep to Memes. I create memes because they make people laugh and have a good time. I've made plenty of friends and one of the things we bond over are memes, and that really drove me to make my own content. Question 7. What is your process in creating music? That actually depends on what kind of music I'm working on. For example, if I'm creating an original piece, I experiment on GarageBand iOS so that I have an idea of how the music is going to be structured and what it's going to sound like. Once I have a complete demo, I head on to Logic Pro to create a better version of that track, and once I'm satisfied with what I've created, I upload it onto my YouTube channel. Creating a cover is a little more difficult though. If it's music that I don't know or haven't memorized, I have to listen to that specific song or track and study every little detail about it. Once I'm ready, I do my best to replicate every sound only through ear, because I can't read notes. Question 8. What's your favorite thing about composing original music? Are there places we can buy your covers and originals? My favorite thing about composing music is being able to express my thoughts and ideas that I can't normally express through conversation. I'm a man of few words, and to really understand what's going on in my head, working on and listening to music really helps, even if it isn't original. Unfortunately, there are no sites where you can buy my music, whether that be a cover or an original piece. But I do hope that in the future I can become a freelance producer and a professional film scorer. Question 9. How long does it usually take for an original composition to be finished? Oh boy. That actually depends on what I'm working on and who the music is for. If I'm hired to compose for a short video, there's usually a deadline and I have to finish the music as fast as possible. Composing for myself is a different story. It can take either 1 or 2 days to 3 to 6 months to complete an original piece. And here's the thing. Unless it's for a specific person or for my YouTube channel, most of my original music never gets released. There's at least 1 to 2 years worth of original music that I have not put out, but don't worry. I plan to release my sets of originals once I complete all my confirmed future projects. Question 10. Do you plan on doing any more orchestral covers for Steven Universe? As of now, my future music content in terms of Steven Universe is mainly singing. I decided that once my itinerary of vocal Steven Universe covers is complete, That's it, I'm done with Steven Universe. But since my orchestral covers of Obsidian and The Ball are so successful, I think it's not impossible for me to create another orchestral cover of the show's soundtrack. I think it's a matter of waiting for the right track to cover as opposed to should I or should I not. But as of now, I have no more plans on doing more Steven Universe except for the ones I'm already producing. And that wraps this video up. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my first Q&A, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. If you're interested in my music, take a listen to my cover of the Steven Universe song Escapism. The video will be available at the end of this video and in the description below. Alright, that about does it. I thank you all once again for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.